Former Governor Andrew Cuomo denying reports tonight that he is speaking to President Trump about the race for New York City mayor.
Yeah, the report originally published by the New York Times set off a firestorm of criticism of the former Democratic governor. Pix 11's Henry Rossoff has the back and forth from the campaign trail.
Former Governor Andrew Cuomo says it's been more than a year since he even reached out to President Trump and calls reports false that he had a phone conversation with President Trump about the race for mayor.
I don't recall the last time I spoke with him. I left a message after the attempted assassination. I don't believe I spoke with him. I believe I left a message.
Former Governor Andrew Cuomo not only denied speaking with President Trump about the campaign, but says he would not accept the president's endorsement. Cuomo makes the case that he could strike the right balance with President Trump if elected mayor, standing up for values like Sanctuary City while working with the president where possible. But the former governor has also previously made the case that only one person in a crowded field of candidates could truly defeat Democratic nominee Zohran Mamani head on. And President Trump might very well be influential enough to make that happen. Would you welcome him weighing in to the extent that he clears the field for someone, and I assume you'd hope that would be you?
If I were opining on his political point of view, the obvious political point of view, I would say I'm the last person he would want.
President Trump himself also denied that he and Cuomo spoke recently. Do you believe both those men are lying?
I believe the New York Times over President Trump and Andrew Cuomo.
Mamani rallied Thursday outside of immigration court, critiquing Cuomo for the alleged conversation with President Trump, who only 30% of city voters supported in last year's election.
The job of mayor is not to audition to be the jester for a want-to-be king.
Mamani himself continues to face questions about if his Democratic Socialist views would put a bigger target on New York's back and be politically advantageous for President Trump during the upcoming midterm elections, which is an argument that Cuomo made today.
My administration would be Donald Trump's worst nightmare. And we know that the most effective way to take on Donald Trump is not through that cowardice, is not through that collaboration, it is through courage and conviction.
On the issues in the race for mayor Thursday, we also saw Cuomo roll out his affordability agenda with a heavy emphasis on subsidizing both food programs and public transportation. And Mayor Eric Adams opened his Brooklyn campaign office in Midtown. Henry Rossoff, Pix 11 News.